Hello there. Welcome to the 24th edition of Crazy Talks with Wise People. This is Mary Angela Moore Talk in my home studio at Wheelchair, United Kingdom. I warmly welcome you once again to this edition. Today we have a guest who will inspire you. As usual, we would like to inspire people at Crazy Talks with Wise People. So this person, I met him, I think way back in 2017 when I lectured or trained the youth on branding, self-branding in South Africa. That was a gathering of brilliant youth from Africa. And I was so honored to have bumped into this soul, a very, very precious soul, not only for Africa, but to the whole world. The reason why I invited him for an interview today is because I would like him to tell his story as to how he graduated from college and how he put up his business without bothering people, without asking. He's very much aware that his greatest resource is himself. His greatest resource is himself and his faith in God. And not on asking for money, asking from strangers. He's not like that. When we first met in that conference, there were a lot of people who'd like to speak with me, but this young man caught my attention because he did not ask for money. He did not insinuate for donations. He just sold himself to me by telling me his brilliant story. And I'd like you all to listen to his story, how he got out of poverty, not by asking from anyone, but by real self-reliance and reliance on God, hard work, and divine creativity. I give glory to God for his life. Ladies and gentlemen, he's multi-awarded. Oh, let me read first his achievements, which I really am very proud of. And okay, reading his achievements really make me honored because he calls me mentor, and I really am not an award-winning person, and he is a multiple award-winning person. And this really sometimes, makes me think like, oh, why so? Why is he calling me a mentor when he's multi-awarded? And his awards are no small time. His awards are big time awards. Okay, so let me read some of his accomplishments and his awards, and I am sure you'd really like to listen a little bit before I will let you. I will. Okay, before I let him speak. Okay, first of all, he got an innovation award by no other than UNDP in 2021. Innovation Award, UNDP. Okay, another award, Gogettaz Agripreneur Prize, Impact Award in 2022. He got top 3 among thousands of applicants from Africa. Okay, he is also one of the top 10 personalities who marked Burundi in 2022 and selected by Jimbere Magazine. He is also one of the 2023 youth sponsored by PAEJ Burundi, a presidential program for the creation of employment opportunity in Burundi. I saw his photo with the president of the Republic of Burundi. He was given an award by the country president. I saw him posing with distinguished personalities in Africa, and yet he's very humble. And that's another thing that I really like to learn from him. He's very humble, and also because of his credentials and because of his meritorious personality. He became the regional director of the entire Africa at TBC-InTV. So he is my co-lead at TBC-InTV. Well, without further ado, let's all welcome Elodge Nyamongere from Burundi, the multi-awarded entrepreneur. Yay! All right,
Amen.
floor is yours.
So, Thank you very much. That's a great privilege to be welcomed by a wise woman like you. And by the way, before I go deeper, let me congratulate you on being shortlisted among the great women in leadership who are running for that big prize of CEOs. And I really congratulate you. You really inspire me every day. And I was going through that competition, and I saw you that you are really doing a great job. I really congratulate you, and I wish you all the best. So that was in parentheses, but as you've mentioned, the very first time I met you, it was in Uganda 4 years back. It was 2019. I was in Uganda for a conference, and I've been able to share my stories with you. And the story is how I studied, and how I started my business as well.
All right. So first, I'd like you to tell them, first of all, because what impressed me was your story. By the way, yeah, thank you very much for the greeting. Now at least, it gives me a little bit confidence that you're calling me mentor. At least I will be, an award winning soon, maybe if I win. But anyway,
hopefully that you will win.
All right.
Yes.
First thing. First thing. Please tell them how you finished college, because that was incredible. Your story was incredible. I mean, you didn't have money for tuition fee. You did not just sit down. You did not take on any other jobs, but you did something. Tell them what you did.
Sure. As you said, I was from the village, but I decided to look for a prestigious university in the town. However, I did not have the means to attend the university, as it was very expensive. And but I said myself, I'm the capital. I can sell my ability, my skill, or my talent, and that way I said to myself, I have to study to this university. It was somehow a crazy idea for some of my friends and my family members, who was asking me, how are you going to make it to pay that money? And so I said, let me go, and I will know how to handle all that. And so the very first thing I went to the university, and I looked at the university, and I tried to get all the necessary information about the university. And then I realized that this is really the university that I really need to start at. But still, I had that fear within myself. But I said, okay, let me give it a try and see. So I approached the rector, and I told him, hey, you see, you have a big campus, but you have very few students. And one of the best things that I can do for you is to get you all the students that you need. And he was asking me, how much then are you going to pay on yearly basis? Then I said, for me, I can't pay you, because what I'm giving you is more than the school fees that I can pay you, because I will bring you thousands of students, and if you agree with me, you get 100 times the money I would have paid you. And he was like, you guy, are you sure of what you're talking about? And I was like, I'm sure. And if you doubt, let me give it a try, and then you see.
All right.
And
okay.
I was so proud, because in one year, I tripled the number of students who were there. And
Wow.
then it
Wow.
was amazing.
Wow,
Yes.
amazing. So you were from the village, you didn't have money to pay for your college degree. So you went to the rector, you know?
Sure, sure. Yeah, that's what I did.
So you went to the rector, spoke with them, and haggled with them. And in a year, you tripled the number of students in that university. Oh, so
Yeah.
impressive. So you graduated. Okay. Okay. So cut
Yeah.
to say, after graduation, you did not opt for employment, but you did your chili business, and now you're starting to import. Okay. Briefly, how did you, what gave you the idea, to start with a chili business? What gave you the idea, or who gave you the idea?
Yes. Thank you very much for that question. One of the things that I've been thinking of since I was still at the high school was, who will I be in the future? And since I was going through the world of where all the youth in Burundi and around Africa, across Africa, they are very hopeless. Some are sinking in the boat, trying to go abroad, like hoping like they can get a better future there. But my my question was, who will I be in this generation? How will I bring hope to this generation? And I saw that the only way is through business, creation of job opportunities. But the question was, what will I do now for that?
All right,
Then I started
let me
thinking
cut
about
you there. Okay,
chili.
let me cut you there because I want to emphasize that.
Yes,
Your main purpose is to affect change in humanity, and that is very noble and so impressive. So you wanted to give hope to a lot of people, especially to the youth. And the first question you asked yourself was not how can I make money, right? The first
sure, sure.
question you asked yourself was, how can I be a catalyst of change in the business world? How
Sure.
can I open doors for employment? Oh, wow. That is novel. Very few, or maybe you might just be one among all the people that I know, would first think about other people than himself. Oh, that's impressive. And I give glory to God for you. I mean, yeah, thank you. All right. So to cut to, to, to cut the story short, where did you get that idea, and how did you get your capitalization? How did you start? Because that business entails capitalization. All right, go ahead, please.
Yeah, as I was saying, my question was, what kind of business am I going to do then?
Hmm.
And then I started thinking of what can I do that can create more job opportunities and also generate income for me so that I can be able to help my people as I want. And I started prototyping different ideas, but when I realized that there is an issue of chili, post-harvest loss of chili in Burundi, I started thinking why this issue is there. And then I realized that uh, in Burundi, most of the product are imported, or chili product, I mean they are imported. Yet local farmers, they are struggling because of their harvest is not like doesn't get a market, and that was a very big issue. My question was, why then can we keep importing chili product, yet we have raw materials here, we have chili production which is not added value? So then I said, okay, now we can add the value to this chili, and then that way reduce the post-harvest losses, and also export our chili-based products and attract foreign currencies in the country, which is, by the way, the great way to contribute to the socioeconomic transformation of our country. And then that way I started looking for funds. How can I get financial support for that? And one of the things that I'll tell you, my capital is not any other thing, it's a social capital. Over
Oh, okay. Let's wait until he logs back in. Um, he has a very weak network, so let's wait until he logs back in. Like what you was saying, his capitalization wasn't money, it was a social capital. Brilliant. You see, that's why I admire this person because brilliant. His capitalization as he finished college was his talent. Second, his capitalization for his chili business is social capital. Take note, social capital. All right, that's why I am so impressed by this person. And glory to God for his life and for his intelligence. All right, Elodge, come in, please. Come back in. As you were saying, your capitalization was more on social capital. All right, go ahead. You're muted. Can you please unmute yourself? You're muted. You're muted. Unmute. There you go. Okay, continue. So it was a social
Yeah.
capital. So how did you go about it? How did you use social capital than financial capitalization to start your business with? Go ahead, please. That's interesting.
Yeah, thank you very much. I mean that my richest, my wealth resides in my social capital, my people, the people I met
Mm,
every day, the contacts I made over the past. Like you, I met you in Uganda, but I never lost your contact. You can see we are still now in touch. So
mm,
that's one of the best things that or has been helping me because whoever we've been meeting, we've been sharing ideas.
mm,
And from there, if you can hear my desire, my vision, can
mm,
even tell me how much you need to do that prototype you want to do to see that
mm,
how that idea can be materialized. You see,
mm, mm,
and then from there, I kept raising small capital, and then I was joined by my uh, uh, former classmate. Then we
mhm.
got started, and then
Hello? All right. Yes, go ahead, please. You got started. You were saying you caught up your classmate in college, and that's how you started. How did you start it? Briefly, please.
yes, that's how it got started. And then from there, we started prototyping. And when we have done our prototype, we tried to put on some designs. And then I started to raise capital through competitions because
Through competitions. Oh,
as I
oh,
said, I wanted to capitalize on my knowledge, my contact, and the available opportunities in Burundi for competition and raise the capital. So that's then how I started, and then we started branding, and then we won the first competition, which was that from UNDP, and then from there we got another small capital to increase our production. And from there, we started reinvesting the small profit that we get so that we make sure that we grow at every sale we make, we reinvested the profit. And last year, that when I participated in that African competition known as Gogettaz, and among over 10,000 competitors was able to make it among the top 3 in Africa. And all that has been adding more financial support to my business. So
that's so impressive. Wow. I This is a very unique story of creativity, of ingenuity, of faith in God and self, of wisdom. Okay. So where is your business at right now? No, wait, before you answer that, let me just stress the point. It seems like I mean, winning a contest has become your habit. Okay. So I can't imagine how many more prizes will you be winning or awards will you be winning And I like it that you win your awards because you dedicated yourself, or you dedicate yourself to humanity, and that is absolutely impressive. Okay, so your capitalization was raised by winning a contest. Okay, so yeah, you already import your chili. You won. You also won, right? And that's why you had an audience with your president. Um, so where is your business at right now? Are you still exporting? Well, we closed TBC-InTV during COVID, so now we're reopening. So where is your business at right now?
Okay, actually, I'd say we are at the scale-up phase because now we are no longer in prototype. We have past that stage. We are already in the market, and people appreciate our product so much, so much. They keep
Wow.
saying that. They keep
Okay.
sending us feedback. They say that if you buy one, you need to buy one more. You need to buy one more. It's like
Oh, wow. So
you
which means
want
your
one.
quality control is superior.
Yeah, sure, sure. That's what we actually focused on, and make sure that we produce that quality, which will not only not as look for a customer, but when a customer has already tested it, it keeps looking for us, not as looking for, like that way. We want to put in that like skill so that we make sure that our product is highly like quality oriented. That's high quality standard products.
Yeah, and I saw your packaging. It looks like it's really professional. I mean, the last time we spoke, you said you were already exporting your chili. Where,
Oh,
what countries are your chilies being exported to?
yeah, actually, we are still dealing with selling within Burundi and East Africa in countries like Uganda, Kenya, and DRC Congo. That's where,
Wow, Uganda, Kenya, Congo, and what's the other one?
yeah, and DRC, we have
DL.
started make some contact with people who are ready to get our product that side and or sell them around that area. Yeah,
Wow. Okay. Well. What else
yes.
can I say? All right. So, what is your company's direction now? You you
Uh,
you will you will vie for another contest so that you can gain more capitalization for expansion.
come again on that. Come again. I've not picked very well the question.
You like to vie for another contest so that you can get an additional capitalization for expansion.
Yes, yes. We're looking for raising more funding so that we can expand our production. Otherwise, because now the product, a quality product is confirmed by our customer. So now the issue is to make sure that we have the right quantity, the needed quantity, so that we can export anywhere in the world and, conquer the
Anywhere
market.
in the world.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's actually the goal. And, you know, we want to make sure that this is actually the next big thing in Africa, this project.
Well, you're the hope
Mm.
of not only Burundi, but the hope of Africa. And I hope you guys are watching Elodge. Will learn from him. Um, Elodge did not depend on anyone for his college education. He came from the countryside. He went to the city, graduated in a reputable university by mere talent. He was able to convince the college president to let him study for free for as long as, in exchange, he will be able to get more students for them. So he increased the number of students by, well, he tripled the number of students. Okay, for his business, social capital, connections, friends, and then they did this prototype, and okay, they raised their capitalization by winning a contest, and now they're exporting the products, and now they're done with their preliminaries for further expansion. Very impressive. So what is now the okay? And another thing that I would like to stress here is that he is a young person with a very noble heart, and I wish that in Africa people would learn from Lodge, not only in Africa but the whole world. Okay, so with your noble intentions, God bless you, right? With a very good business and good people surrounding you. And now,
But can I
what is
add
your
one?
next step?
So actually, one of the best thing that we really appreciate is that the government is facilitating young people in Burundi, especially young innovators, and that what is giving us more confidence now. And now we are being supported by a program known as By UNDP Burundi, which is program launched by His Excellence General Major Evariste Ndayishimiye, the President of Burundi. And this program is supporting young people by giving them funding they need to scale their business. And now we're putting everything in place so that we can now start exploring in Africa and also Middle East, this side of Dubai, because there is a big market that side for specifically our product, our chili products, and this is actually our next move that we're targeting. And one of the other thing that we're planning now to do is to diversify our products, to make sure that we provide more options for our customers, so that we make sure that we provide more than 6 options, so that we make sure that this chili industry makes sure that how can I say, we take advantage of it and make sure that we innovate everything within and make sure that we avail all innovative product, export, attract foreign currency in the country, and help more young people.
Oh wow. I now see the importance of the government support. You see,
Yes.
without your government support, it might be very difficult for you, right? But then your government is supporting you too. Wow. Please convey this message to His Excellency, the President of Burundi, that TBC-InTV extends its appreciation to him
Sure.
as the head of state. And he's a very rare breed of a national leader. And I appreciate him, and I hope I'll be able to meet him when I get to Burundi. Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd like to meet him and extend my congratulations to him and maybe give him an award. TBC-InTV is giving an award now to state to national leaders, because we believe in the importance of their support to the society in order for the society to gain better mileage in all aspects. So
Sure.
kindly extend this gratitude to him on your behalf, because you're like my brother and John's brother too. And so we thank him for assisting you to be the person you want to be. Okay, so what are your pieces of advice for those
Yes.
people who can't finish, who are cash strapped? How can they finish college or high school? How can they start their own business, if they don't have cash? So please give them advice.
Okay. Thank you very much. Maybe I'm not that. Can I say? I'm still also at low level, but I have an experience. Of course, I can give some advice based on my experience. And one of my advices, as young people, we are the future and all reside within ourselves. If you are there, if you are alive, if you have that skill, that's the capital. You need to capitalize on that. We have if you can see, we have the opportunity that have never been there before. There are digital opportunities that are available that we need to take advantage of actually. But our forefathers, our grandfathers, they have never seen this. And some of them, they even complain, if I was in this generation, I would have done this. But now they have no chance. But us who have this chance today, we need to open our eyes and really take advantage of all available opportunities. One of the things is respect people. Well, the other thing I really focus on is make sure that you build that social capital, because all that we do it by people and through people. Whatever you do, you not be as alone. You not do anything big alone. You will always need people, either for customer or a team, or people will always be there if you really need to go forward and realize your dream. You will always need to be. So you need to build a social capital. You need to respect people and to build that cycle of people who inspire you. That's the other thing. And the next thing is connect to your vision. No matter how, there are challenges.
Your vision. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Connect to your vision and never lose sight of your vision, because there are many challenges in this world. And if you are not really connected to your vision, it's easy for you to forget your vision and go to sleep. It's easy, but if you are really connected to your vision, to the purpose that you were created for, that God created you for, you never lose that sight to your vision. And that's key, because you and your vision is like a metal and a magnet. You know,
you're
like
right.
a magnet attract a metal to itself. And that vision, if you have really define your vision very well, it will keep attracting itself, you to
Right.
itself, and you are like inseparable. So that's really, and most important, pray God, because all that we do, we are nothing without God. Thank you very
You're
much.
right. Okay, so a purpose-driven life magnetizes the right people, the right resources, and the right conditions for one.
Sure.
Let us end with this quote. Let me quote Dr. Miles Monroe, and he said that, well, you know, in one of his quotes that I really like, God loves the dreamers, because the dreamers are the ones who stir the pot for change. Thank you so much, our guest, our honorable guest, who is also, aside from all those, I am also very much honored to have him on board. He's been our regional director for about 2 years and a half now at TBC-InTV. And let us prosper together so that we can also help humanity. Thank you so much for every one of you. And please say your parting words, Elijah.
Come again?
Your parting words.
I'm not catching you very well. Can you come
Your
again?
parting words, just goodbye words, you know, for a few minutes,
Thank you
for a
very
few
much.
seconds.
So it was amazing being with you today, and I really look forward to more achievement with you and all the people who have been watching us through. And I really encourage them, go ahead and work on your dream, because you are the one to do it. And I wish you all the best, all of the followers who are following, all the best. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
God bless you. Bye. God bless us all. Bye for now, and get ready for another inspiring episode next week. Bye for
Thank you
now.
very much. Sure, sure.